vintage neighbors. Welcome to the Vintage Girl Next Door. My name is Laci. Today I have a vintage gadget for you. But before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the outpouring of love that you guys have shown to me. As you may have noticed, I've taken a little bit of a break and I posted on the community tab and kind of let you guys know what was going on, but my sweet Grandma Dorothy passed away a couple of weeks ago, and so I have not been uploading. But I wanted to say thank you so much. I have been just overwhelmed at the outpouring of love from the vintage neighborhood here on YouTube, also on Instagram. It's touched my heart. Thank you so much. It's been a really, really rough couple of weeks, but I felt your prayers and I felt your kind thoughts, and I just want you to know that it means the world to me. Your support and love it touched my heart. If you want to hear a little bit more about my sweet grandma and her journey and battle with Alzheimer's dementia, I do have some videos where I talk about that and I can link them for you. I still plan on being very active in trying to do some awareness and fundraising for Alzheimer's dementia, so that will still be a part of who I am and part of my channel going forward. And I will do my best to honor her and her legacy of love that she's left for us. So without further ado, let's get into this video. We are talking about a vintage gadget today. We're going to test out the West Bend Color Glow Flavo-Matic coffee percolator. I'm so excited to test this gadget out. I found it on the Facebook Marketplace. I paid $20 for it. I feel like it's gonna be worth it. I'm excited. Just looks alone, I really like the way it's looking. So let's take a closer look at the Flavo-Matic. First of all, that's a great name. I love it. So it came with the original box and the original little tag here. I believe this is an early 50s model. Haven't found the exact year, but if I do, I will put it in for you. So in the 1950s, this cost $11.95. So that would be about $120 today. So high end, folks. It's fully automatic. It starts to perk in less than a minute. Makes delicious coffee automatically and keeps it hot for serving. Sounds good so far. Before using, wash coffee maker in mild soap suds and rinse well. Caution, do not immerse coffee maker base in the water. Yes, because that's where the plug is. Okay, how to use. Fill to 6 or 8 cup level with cold water only. Use 1 rounded or 2 level measuring tablespoons of coffee per cup. Drip or regular grind. Cover basket with water spreader and press basket assembly firmly over heating unit. Plug percolator into regular AC outlet only. Before making a second brew, cool percolator by filling with cold water. Lots of cautions just in case. Some other West Bend products. The West Bend guarantee has a warranty. Good coffee is easy with a Flavo-Matic. Starts perking in less than a minute. Has quick action double wall pump. Fully automatic, shuts off when coffee is made. Keeps coffee hot indefinitely. Simple thermostat control. I don't see like any kind of a thermostat on there. I guess it's just internal. Graceful spout, easy pouring. Starts with cold water, always makes fresh, delicious coffee. 8 cup capacity, makes 6 to 8 cups. Uses drip grind coffee for best extraction of rich, full coffee flavor. Efficient 450 watt heating unit, top quality for long life. Wattage expressly selected to give coffee gentle percolation without burning or overheating the brew. Made of double thick aluminum. Underwriters approved appliance cord furnished with percolator. Base has molded plastic legs which make the Flavo-Matic ideal for table use. Cool plastic handle harmonizes with the percolator. Styling graceful lines blend into a design that makes the West Bend Flavo-Matic one of today's most desirable modern appliances. I mean, it sounds pretty good. Here's the thing. I must disclaim, I'm not a huge coffee drinker. I love the smell of coffee. I love like dessert coffee. But honestly, I'm more of a tea girl. So we shall see. We'll see how it goes. I don't hate coffee. I do like it. But as far as like drinking just a cup of plain old coffee, I don't do that. So I'm gonna jazz it up my way and taste it that way. So if I do drink coffee at home, I usually just make it with a French press. And I have also brewed coffee in like a regular just drip coffee maker, automatic coffee machine. So I've never used a percolator. This is the first time for me. We'll see how it goes. It sounds fairly easy, so I think it should be good. So I'll just do the 6-cup method. It's gonna be a lot of coffee. Maybe I'll put it in the fridge and do some iced coffee in the next few days or something. So I'm definitely not up to drinking 6 cups of coffee today. That would not be wise for me. Well, let's do this. Let's test out the West Bend Color Glow Flavo-Matic coffee percolator. Here is our coffee pot. This is the percolator spout. Here's the basket for the grounds. And it's got the measuring marks on here for the water and for the grounds. So we'll go off of that. All right, let's do it. Oh, I'm just using some regular drip ground coffee. And I will fill it in the basket to the 6-cup line. One thing I do love is the smell of coffee. Do you guys? Tell me in the comments. Do you love the smell of coffee? I guess I should put this in because it was going down the middle hole and coming out, and I'm making a mess of coffee grounds on my stove. It's fine. Tiny bit more, I think. Okay. Got the grounds in. They're kind of coming out the bottom a little bit. I wonder if that's gonna be a problem. Hopefully not. So there's that. I probably should have done the water first. I've got cold water. We're gonna fill it up to the 6-cup mark. Okay, 6 cups of cold water. Let us put this in. We've got our coffee grounds. Stick it in. Fits on top of the heating element. Okay, put the lid. Now we will plug it in. There's no on off or anything, so I'm guessing it's just gonna start going as soon as I plug it in. So let's try it out. It's already making a little noise. I'm excited. I see something happening. That's really fast. It really only has been like less than a minute and it's already bubbling. You can see it in that glass top. That's cool. I didn't realize that top was hollow like that. You can hear the percolating sounds. It's starting to smell like coffee, and I can see it looks like coffee now in that glass top instead of water. At first it was bubbling water and now it's looking like coffee, folks. I'm curious to see how much of the grounds end up out of the basket. I wonder if I should pour it through a strainer. It didn't say to, but I'm just like, I guess we'll see. So I'm guessing as soon as it's done bubbling, then it's done. It says it stops automatically, so as soon as nothing's happening, then it'll be good to go. I should have set a timer, but I think it's been about like 5 minutes. It's really going now. What do you think, Johnny Cash? Does it smell like yummy coffee? Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Okay, it just stopped. I think our coffee is ready. It took about, I'm gonna say about 15 minutes to get to this point from start to finish. Not bad at all. So, let's pour it and see how we feel. Ooh, it looks kind of dark, guys. I mean, it looks pretty rich. Looks good. Feels hot. The steam is coming off the top of the cup, so that is good. Smells good. It smells like coffee. Doesn't smell burned or anything. Okay, like I said, I'm not like a super hardcore coffee drinker, so we're making a peppermint mocha today. As you can see, it looks pretty thick, pretty rich. I'm slightly scared. It's definitely like seems darker than, I don't know, than usual. We'll see. A generous amount of creamer. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's do this. It smells yummy. How hot is this gonna be? I'm scared. It's pretty good. I feel like for me it needs to be a little bit sweeter, but I mean, okay, I added a little bit more creamer because, like I said, dessert coffee. This is yummy, you guys. Oh, the percolator. Percolator for the win. Actually, I feel like I like this better than the coffee with the French press. Plus, you can brew a whole bunch. Like with the French press, I just can only really do like 1 or 2 cups at a time, which to be honest, I don't drink more than that. But like if you are having coffee for breakfast with your family, definitely this is the way to go. I'm happy. This is great. Let's talk about the percolator. It is hot to the touch, so you got to be careful with that. The handle though is just totally fine. And the lid is hot as well. But it stayed on just fine when I was pouring, so no big deal there. All in all, I am pleased with this gadget. So let's give it a little rating, shall we? Aesthetic, I'm gonna go ahead, give it a 4.5 out of 5. The only 0.5, and it's not this one's fault, I was looking on Etsy and eBay to see if you guys could find one of these, and they are on there. There's a pink one. Excuse me. I need that in my life. So it's this exact version with even the scroll work on it is the same, but the metal is pink and the handle is white. Yes, please. That is so cute. So this one, nice chrome finish, goes with everything. Looks nice on any color of table. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4.5 for the cuteness. I like the spout, looks nice and like kind of like mid-century looking. The handle, even the end of the plug is kind of cool. The box is very cute. I love this font right here, Color Glow. I'm not really sure why it's called that. It's not colorful. Maybe just because it comes in different colors? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4.5 on the aesthetic scale. Efficiency, 2 thumbs up for that. I'm gonna say 5 out of 5. This was great. It was super easy to use. I feel like it's gonna be easy to clean because everything disassembles. The only thing is just you can't wet the base, but like to scrub out the inside, totally fine, not a big deal. You do need a bottle brush kind of cleaner to run through there, or I mean, I guess you could maybe put a rag through, but it was easier to clean it with a bottle brush. So, I mean, disassembly, clean, super easy. It worked wonderfully. 15 minutes, 6 cups of coffee, and it's keeping it warm. Like, I can tell it's still totally warm and ready to serve, which is awesome. And it says indefinitely. So, I mean, I'll leave it plugged in. Maybe later this afternoon, pour another cup. I don't know. I am slightly sensitive to caffeine. I probably shouldn't drink coffee late into the afternoon if I want to get any sleep tonight. But for science, I'll leave it plugged in. I will update you on how it stayed throughout the day. Okay, so it has been several hours. It is in the evening, and I am testing out to see if the coffee is still warm. I've had it plugged in all day. Moment of truth. Poured it out, and look at that steam. It is still nice and warm. I tasted it, still tastes perfectly fine. So I don't know as far as indefinitely goes, but for a whole day, oh yeah, still good. And lastly, is it worth the price? $11.95, $119. I mean, it works really well. It does what it says it's gonna do. It does it quickly. It does it efficiently. So yeah, I am quite happy with the $20 that we paid. $11.95, I feel like worth it. You can get modern version of the same brand and everything on Amazon. It looked like it was about $60. It's very similar, definitely not as cute. It's a little more modern looking, but it still had the glass top. I mean, it functions basically the exact same for $60, so I guess it was a little bit more pricey back then, but I say yes, worth the money. I'm very happy with it. I'm going to continue to use this for sure. Like I said, I don't drink a lot of coffee, but if I do, I feel like this is the way to go, and I am quite pleased with this vintage gadget. I feel like it would be super handy and wonderful to just get up in the morning, start your coffee, and then you can just like make breakfast or start getting ready, whatever, and then your coffee will be ready, and it just keeps it nice and warm. You don't have to hurry and get here right when it's ready. It's ready when you're ready, right? I'm gonna say this vintage gadget, 2 thumbs up from me. Quite happy with how it turned out. It performed wonderfully. And if you want to find one for yourself, I'll link the one on Amazon. If you want a modern one, I'll link that one for you. Like I said, I did see some very similar, if not the exact same, on eBay and Etsy. If you want to snag one of these for yourself, let me know in the comments. Do you like coffee? Do you use a percolator? Have you ever before? Because this is my first time. I'm quite pleased with how it went. It was super easy to use, very good. Highly recommend. I hope that you enjoyed this vintage gadget video. If you have any vintage gadgets that you want me to test out, leave them in the comments below. I will get on the hunt and I will try to track them down so that I can test them for the vintage neighborhood. If you are new and you have not subscribed already, please do so. We would love to have you stick around our vintage neighborhood for more of our vintage fun. Another big thank you to all of you. Your outpouring of love touched my heart. Thank you so much for all of your kind words and condolences on the passing of my grandma, Dorothy. It means the world to me, and I definitely felt the love, so thank you for that. Also, a shout out to those of you who were so kind and sent me gifts for Christmas. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I will try my hardest to get some thank you cards sent out, but just know that it means the world to me that you would think of me and that you would take the time and effort to send something my way. It really means the world. Thank you so much. I'm excited for this year of new videos and fun things for you. I have a lot planned for 2021. More vintage gadgets, more thrifting, more vintage recipes, some fun collaborations. So you're gonna wanna stick around for that. And I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're feeling safe and that you're feeling loved. And I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye. Wanna say hi? Do you wanna smell the coffee? Sniff it. Smell pretty good, huh?